Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Missouri Homestead Transitions. Today, since it's light variable winds, I've been working on knocking out this wood pile I've had and stuff. So far I've cleared all this over here and I'm getting ready to light her up. I got another one over here I'm starting and stuff, another pile right over an old stump. I want to burn that thing out too because it gets in my way. And I'm getting ready to peel it. If I can peel this halfway down its size, I'm going to just light the whole thing on fire. And that'll be one hell of a bonfire. So I'm going to probably come on this side here next and start pulling logs and stretching this out and get it going so I can just light it. I'll probably light on this side first so it'll burn away from the cabin. And you can see that I've been plucking away at it here. And then I got a lot of cleared out stumps that you see over there on the burn pile. And I've been plucking away at it right here, in the heart of it right here. And the problem is it's super wet, so it's going to take a while to start, but once this thing lights up, it will go up and stuff. I am sure of that. So I'm going to keep plucking away and pulling away pieces and stuff and see where we get. The main thing I want to do is knock this height down. If I can get it half its size, I'm going to go with it. But let's start plucking away in the middle. All right. It's getting later in the day and I've kind of peeled away at it because the wood's so wet and stuff. It's not burning that fast, so I decided I'm going to light this pile. And that I'll start on one side so it won't be a inferno, but it is beginning. Where is that fire? We're starting with a little flame and a fire starter. I cleared all the stuff away that needed to be. Hopefully this will burn. And what I presume will be the small stuff will catch on fire and burn up fast. And then it'll leave the big stuff to smolder. And I'll just let that smolder for a few days. Still light variable breeze. So we'll be back when this is a little more exciting. Alright, it's slowly starting to take off. We'll be back when it's a little bit bigger. Alright, looks like it's slowly getting ready to take off just the way I want it. If it burns like that, I'll be happy all the way. I'd hate to be filming the beginning of burning down my cabin, huh? That would suck. But I figure once all this small stuff burns up, which is the stuff that makes me nervous, the other stuff will just smolder for days. A lot of small stuff over here, so that's where I'm kind of nervous at, and bigger stuff over here. But now the wind's finally decided to change in the direction of the cabin. Of course, it's always been blowing that way most of the day, and now it's changing. But she's off in autopilot. And there's no stopping it now. Low and slow. Alright. It's slowly working its way into the heart of there. I'm nervous, a little anxious. Because once the main part burns, over here. It is going to go fast. But it's slowly working its way in. Alright, it's taking off now. Whew. I'm feeling that heat. Those flames have to be 30 feet high right now. This is going to be the biggest bonfire I've ever had in my life. My other fires over here, they're just smoldering. They never did catch. That plume of smoke, that's got to be something not good. That can't be wood. Did you see it? Take a picture of it and send me a, well, do your thing. Never mind. As long as I know where it's at. This thing is hot. My wife said she really thinks the pile's a little too big. I know it's kind of big. I think it's a little too big too, but hopefully it'll burn down fast. Those westerly winds are doing good. Whew. That is an inferno in there. Man, that is hot. Not so hot right here, but where I was at, it's really hot. Still got lots of small stuff. As long as it burns slowly through there, I think we're going to be okay. That's an intense spot, that's for sure. Whew. That is hot. And I'm 20 feet away. Even the face of my camera is feeling the heat. I better step back a little farther. Definitely the biggest wood pile bonfire I've ever made in my life. Or burned in my life. Come over here on this side and take a look at it. Once all that little stuff burns up, it'll slow down. But all that little stuff's getting that big stuff to light up. You didn't have to walk all the way around that way. Oh. There's my wife. She's coming to take a look. Say hi, baby. Let's see how it's burning through. I'd say we're at the just about the halfway point. The halfway point in the center. So another 15-20 minutes we should have all this small stuff burned up, I think, and then just the big stuff remaining. I still gotta step back. The biggest bonfire I've ever made in my life, baby. But it's blowing that way. And it's doing good. It ain't gonna hurt anything. Ooh. You gotta step back because of the heat. That's intense heat. I had my weather vane on that pole. I had to take it down because I didn't want it to melt. Alright, it's time to go back into the fire zone. Now the wind's blowing southwesterly. My neighbor Dave, he's been trying to cut this wood. I swear this wood's like petrified wood. He calls it Wolverine wood because it dulls chainsaw blades real fast. But it's like petrified because it's been here for so many years. I think it's the oak wood that was giving him the problems and stuff. The cedar, I think, is okay. But it's hard to get to. I'd say a third of that pile is gone, baby. Yes. I'd like to put my garden here and that and grow, be self-sustaining, grow our own vegetables and stuff. Especially with this ash, it'll make real good, it'll help it out. Gonna get ready to start taking off here on this side where this small stuff's at, and this bark and everything, because a lot of it's just loose bark and stuff and small twigs and everything. Yeah, you see lots of big stumps right in there. Well, I'm glad the flames aren't 30 feet high anymore. That'll change once it gets to the other side, the other end. Past all these big stumps. Alright, it's finally starting to head out this way. Oh, this section. All that polk salad is starting to catch on fire. Alright, it's starting to get cold. The sun's starting to go down, as you can see. The fire's doing good. It's just slowly burning away at the pile. So I'm very pleased with the end results here. It never did inferno anymore after that. And it's slowly working its way through. I cannot complain. This feels nice compared to the cold in the air. Big old stump right there. It's burning better than my other burn pile over here. They're not doing anything. I should probably check them in that. Alright, this one pile, I took most of the wood over there and put it in the other one, and hopefully this will burn nicely. And that for that. This one over here, the stump pile. Let's take a look at this guy. It's smoldering. It was flaming earlier. Hopefully that's gonna take off and burn throughout the night and burn all that up. We'll see, but that's burning the stump up at least. And then the stuff I put over here, oh, it's burning pretty good. I feel comfortable with this burn like this, and I'll just let it burn through the night. Ooh. So many trip hazards around here. I'm so happy to see this thing do its thing. Please me if it's gone in the morning. But looks like this side is not doing much of what I was hoping it would do. I should probably give it a little fire start kick boost here too. See if I can get this burning. But as far as everything else, it seems like it's burning pretty good. Well, it's 12:30 at night. This is a pile now. It's smoldering. It's in So hopefully that'll burn up through the night. But that pile is pretty much gone, except for some big lumps.